Hey guys, Kelly Walters here, and I'm really excited to let you know that our new UltraColor Stretch and UltraColor Stretch with a blocker has now been released on transferexpress.com. So here you can see I'm holding up an 11.5 by 18 sheet, and this in fact does have the new blocker on top of it. So let's review all three of our new UltraColor products. Okay guys, as you can see, we have three different sheets of UltraColor all lined up and ready to really show you what the difference is. Now, looking at it from the sheet perspective, you can't really tell any type of difference from UltraColor Soft, UltraColor Stretch, and UltraColor Stretch with a blocker. The only way you can tell the difference if there is a blocker is by looking on the black, and you will see a black color on the adhesive, which is going to help with any type of dye migration issues that you might have with garments. Now, one of the biggest pluses with UltraColor is the fact that you can do an 11.5 by 18 gang sheet. Now, what that means is you can set the sheet up however you like. And as you can see, we have three completely different laid out sheets. We've got one that's got a vertical logo. We've got some left chests. We've got some full fronts and even some smaller center chests. Here we've got a very large full front or back with left chest logos as well. And this one specifically targeting tournaments, which could be front and back, shoulders, or left chest. Now, the other thing to take note is you can have a variety of colors. Now, these are all CMYK digital colors, but you can add however many styles and, of course, a variety of businesses. All right, now that you've seen all of the sheets up close and personal, let's review why you would use UltraColor Soft, UltraColor Stretch, or why you would choose UltraColor Stretch with a blocker. Like I said earlier, by looking at it with your eye, just looking at the sheets, they look identical, but the adhesives on each type actually change what you can apply it to. UltraColor Soft is great for cotton and poly. When you get into UltraColor Stretch, and of course UltraColor Stretch with a blocker, you open up the capabilities of printing on Lycra and of course woven nylon. Now, the one thing that I really like to stress about our UltraColor Stretch and our UltraColor Soft is that while they both work on cotton and poly, if there is any type of pattern in the logo, that you may run a chance of showing that type of texture coming through. One thing I have noticed is that a heathered garment, if you're using white on top of a charcoal heather, you might actually see those heathered marks. That is when I would 100% recommend to your customer to move forward with UltraColor Stretch with a blocker. That way your whites can be extra crisp on the garment and they don't have any type of dye migration. Now, all of these types of logos are available on sheets, which is 11.5 by 18 inches wide. Now, there's only a 5-piece minimum with that, but if you only need certain sizes with a 20-piece quantity or higher, then we actually offer just individually cut logos. So you're able to purchase both by the sheet and by individual logos. Now, those range in a variety of sizes, anywhere from extra small to a large. Now, both the medium and the large come in a couple of different layouts. So whether it's more of a block logo or a, horizontal logo, you have a couple of flexibility dimensions that you can work with. To show you an example, this is one of our logos that one of the sizes that you could purchase in just piece pricing. As you can see, you can get a full front on this. You can create texture within the logo by, in this case, you're seeing the turf with the shadowing of the ball. And of course, it's a variety of colors that you are not paying for. You're just paying for the individual piece. Now, you can go to the Easy View Designer on transferexpress.com and you can design your own transfers there, or you can upload your own logo and check out right there on the spot. If you do choose to move forward with UltraColor Stretch with a blocker, you'll select UltraColor Stretch in the checkout portion to the right-hand side of the Easy View Designer, and then select Blocker right before you hit Submit. So let's go ahead and apply one of our new logos. That way you can see how easy it is to apply it to a garment. Okay, as you can see, I've already threaded our garment. Now this is a Sport Tech dry fit t-shirt, and we do have some heathering in the texture. Now it does have a little bit more of a color block style to it, but our logo is gonna go right front and center where all of this heathered texture look is going to be. I'm gonna slide my collar off and make sure we are free of any obstructions on the press before we get going. Now I've already cut apart our transfer from our sheet, and as you can see, this is our our UltraColor Stretch with a blocker. Now we are going to pre-press for 5 seconds, and then we are going to heat apply at 290 degrees for 12 to 15 seconds. As we pre-press, we are going to make sure that we are also reading at a firm pressure, which would be anywhere from a 6 to 8 or 60 to 80 pounds. To find the center in our transfer, I am going to match up the edges of the text and crease the top. One of the perks that is great about our UltraColor line is that you do have a frosted, almost clear carrier. It's going to be a little bit easier to line up and see exactly where you're going. Now I'm going to be 3 fingers down from the collar. Now, if you'll notice, our soccer ball is white. Again, it's important to have the blocker on there because we want to keep our stars, part of the field, and our soccer ball and our font as white and bright crisp as possible. Now, we normally don't use a cover sheet for screen printed transfers, but in this case, you will use a cover sheet for UltraColor. This helps reduce any type of static and prevents the carrier sticking to the upper element. We're heat applying for the 12 to 15 seconds. Now this is a cold peel. Once this is cooled down, we'll be able to peel the carrier away. Now, once you're done applying, it's best to go ahead and remove your garment from your heat press and set it aside. That way the adhesive doesn't keep cooking when it doesn't need to, and your logo will cool down much faster. This has become a cold touch, so we are able to just peel away the carrier. And as you can see, we have a very, very easy peel mixed with a soft hand and matte logo. Our whites are staying nice, bright, and crisp. And another beautiful thing about UltraColor products is we are able to have that free floating text, and we are not having to fill in anything unless it's part of your art. All right, guys, this is our completed look using the new UltraColor Stretch with a blocker. It's turned out great, and it's a quick production time. Plus, it gives your customer that full color capability. Don't say no to not being able to produce full color now. Now, we are hosting a free all-day event April 7th called Unleash the Color. We're gonna help you when it comes to artwork, going after customers, and of course, product breakdown. You can go to transferexpress.com to the event section and register now. And you can also go to Stahls.com and register, finding it under the event section. Now, this is a worldwide event, so make sure you tune in and sign up now. Thanks, guys. I'm Kelly Walters, and we'll see you next time.